Welcome back to the Bitcoin Economy, brought to you by Block Fuel. We are here with Ariel Wengroff. Did I say that correct?
You got very good. 10 out of 10.
The CMO over at Ledger.
Yes, we're so excited. So we're Ledger. We're the world leader in securing your Bitcoin around the world. And that means you need to be able to use it in whatever way you want to these days. So we're thrilled to announce the CL card, which is part of our Ledger card program. It's going to be available June 30th to anyone in the US. And you can use it through Visa at 90 million merchants, which means you get 1% back in Bitcoin for everything you spend, which is not bad. You can top up easily. You can deposit your paycheck directly into there, and you can shop very easily. So we're super thrilled to bring this to our users because it's actually the world's first secure Bitcoin card. And we're thrilled.
A lot of announcements here. You can hear the noise here in the background. What types of companies are you guys working on the enterprise side?
I'm glad you brought that up. So Ledger Enterprise has been around for 5 years. Ledger itself has been 10 years. And our enterprise business secures institutions, governments, anything that needs the secure governance at scale that people are so used to with their Ledger Nano, their Stacks, or their Flex.
And we're in this world of like custody now. You're seeing all these big institutions come into play. The real Bitcoiners, they know. So what's the messaging as a CMO, right? You have to double down on this messaging.
Well, our ethos is free from compromise. So it's your choice, right? If you want to just hodl and use a Ledger for that, amazing. If you want to use the Ledger Live app to spend or earn or do different things with your Bitcoin, amazing. And if you're an institution that wants secure governance at scale, we will provide that solution for you. All we're doing is trying to support Bitcoin core dev so that it will be scalable, private, and stay true to our principles. Because the reality is all of these exchanges are trying to get you on their ETFs, etc. But if you don't use self-custody, it's basically fiat with extra steps masquerading as crypto. And so we'll always stay true to our principles and give users that choice.
Even Saylor, I found it fascinating that even Saylor, who's, selling MicroStrategy or strategy now, he even says, don't just buy MicroStrategy, buy your own Bitcoin, own your own Bitcoin.
I mean, I think it's been really interesting, like going from Miami to Nashville to here. It's very different. We went from early customers who have been like tried and true OG Bitcoiners to people that were going through the bear market and were like, we're committed, to now being here in Vegas and saying it's institutional. There's 30,000 people here. These are true huge players. And it's really fascinating to actually see that evolution. Like crypto, it's not going back in the tube. You have the Vice President of the United States here who's speaking. And it's showing the world that they have to understand that you're going to need a diversified asset class. So the big evolution that I've seen is it's gone from being something that almost feels like a hidden behavior, like a club, to being something that's like, no, the world is coming on board. And that's why for Ledger, it's so important that we want people to understand what self-custody is. Because at the end of the day, if you're not believing in the principles from the Bitcoin standard, what are we sharing and changing about the financial institutions today? And that has to get easier and easier. We can't be a secret club, right? We have to bring more people on board. And so it's a tension, but we think that we can help solve that in a scalable way.
What is Ledger's stance on like governments coming in, and do they then control the Bitcoin? Is it still the same?
I mean, Ledger's real goal is to make sure if you have Bitcoin or if you have crypto, you're securing it in the right way. And when we talk to folks on the Hill, which is on the right and the left side, really everybody believes all American constituents should have the right to a digital safe. And that's really the way that we've approached it. And so it's more, as more people are coming into play, we just want to make sure that they're providing secure governance at scale for their customers. We don't take a position on whether or not it's a good idea for governments to have it. But we do believe that more and more governments that are discussing Bitcoin and understanding the importance of it brings awareness to their users. And the truth is, Americans have more choice and assurance about why they might want to use it. But if you're actually using Bitcoin in other countries, inflation, financial, volatility, war, there are real reasons why you need something. And so it's very different depending on where you are in the world.
All right, last question. I was an American working at a French company. You also are American working at a French company, but living in Paris, so a little bit different. What should people know about the Bitcoin community in Paris?
I mean, I think what's been really exciting about Ledger is they operate like an American international business in France. And more companies have been coming to Paris because there's actually a big tech hub there. So it's been interesting. I mean, the tech, which I didn't know this, but the French have a history of security innovation. Like the chip that's in your credit card was invented by the French. And it's actually the same chip that's in your ledger. And so it's really been fascinating to see that. I will say I've been made many Emily in Paris jokes because Ariel in Paris, what can I do? But honestly, it's been a really fun experience. And I feel like if I can bring as many New York caps back to my team, then it all is okay. It'll all be okay.
I love it. Well, you guys have done a phenomenal job, and you're leading the way with marketing. We've seen companies come and go, and Ledger's kind of been a staple almost a decade probably now, plus.
More than a decade. And our plan is to be around for a very long time, but the business is also set up so that if anything happened to us, your Bitcoin is still secure. So
I love it. Well, thank you so much for stopping by, and hope to talk soon.
yeah, same.